Hey, what's going on? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And it's Friday, y'all. You know what they say. Friday, work is done. Turn up for the weekend. I'm too old to be turning up, but it is what it is. Hope everybody's doing well. We are playing the Colts this weekend, y'all. Hope you guys are excited. Cowboys are on an 8-5 run, 5-game winning streak, 8-5 record, headed into this Indianapolis Colts game. And I will say that I'm gonna do my matchup video this weekend, probably tomorrow. Well, most likely tomorrow. Um, but just quick about the Colts. Andrew Luck has been playing pretty well this year. They're kind of one of those teams, kind of like the Cowboys, where like they're up and down, and you never know what they're gonna do week to week. And it might be a trap game because you can't sleep on them. They have a good team, and like I said, I will go into it in my next video. But reports say that T.Y. Hilton didn't practice today, so he's questionable for Sunday. I hope that he doesn't play because that gives the Cowboys more opportunities to stop them on offense. So, but what I wanted to get in today was I wanted to talk about two things. So one, Ezekiel Elliott got fined yet again and I knew this was going to happen because again, I don't know what it is with Ezekiel Elliott and just the Dallas Cowboys in general. It's like the NFL does not like us. And, they always use us as an example because I'll be honest with you. I looked at the play where he lowered his head, and I think the defender was Corey Graham that was going against him. This is the thing. If you look at the play, and I looked at the play many times, played it over and over again from different angles. When he caught that ball out the flat, what's this guy? Sidney Jones, I think it was, that tried to tackle him. He muscled him off of him, and he was already off balance. So he's running forward off balance. What happens when you naturally run forward off balance? Naturally, your body moves like this. You move forward, which means your head dives. Now, Corey Graham, when you look at when he tried to tackle Ezekiel Elliott, he was coming low. So, of course, you're going to defend yourself as a running back by putting your head down to shield off the rest of you so you're not getting any massive injuries. Now, granted, he got called for the flag, and he's been the first offensive player since the new rule came about to get flagged for that. Ironic, isn't it? No, it's not. The fact that Ezekiel Elliott got hurt on that play. He caught a stinger. So when he got hit, it sent a shock straight down to his arm, and he lost feeling in his arm. That was the reason why he had to go sit on the bench. He called them over because right after the play, when he got up, you can see where he was standing there, where his arm looked like he lost feeling in it. And he was calling the trainers to come over there. So he went to go sit down, and you see the flag. And while he's over there getting looked at, they're calling the penalty on him. And it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's like, well, Corey Graham lowered too. So if you're going to call on Zeke, it should have canceled each other out because you should call on Corey as well. But it is what it is. Also, too, that's crazy about that. I see other running backs in the league have been doing it. And I understand it's a new rule. I understand the purpose of the rule. I understand it's for the safety of the players. I get that. But to fine him $26,500 is, to me, it's just absurd. Y'all just fined him 2 weeks ago at Thanksgiving time for throwing money in the Salvation Army kettle and putting Dak into it. Come on, y'all. He's donating money. And it was $13,000 something for that too. My whole thing is, if you're gonna find Ezekiel Elliott for this, you need to go and view all the games from this weekend and look at all the other running backs or all the other defensive players and go find them as well. Because if I don't see nothing else come up from nobody else, I'm gonna be pissed off because I just look at it like this: it's a serious bias towards the Cowboys, and it's getting to the point where I'm just like, come the hell on, y'all. Come on. But neither here nor there. That Ezekiel Elliott is gonna he's gonna appeal it, but I don't think he's gonna win it because for whatever reason Roger Goodell has something against Zeke. He don't like Ezekiel Elliott. But anyway, Barry Church. Barry Church got released by the Jags, y'all, and I've always loved Barry Church. Before he left the Dallas Cowboys, like he was one of my favorite underdog, solid, undrafted players. He was undrafted out of Toledo, if you guys don't remember or know. He was with the team from 2010 to 2016, and he signed with the Jaguars because the Cowboys didn't re-sign him after his contract was up. And they signed him for a 4-year, $26 million deal. He was there for one season and, this season. So basically 1 3/4 seasons. I don't understand. Like, there's only a couple of weeks left. You could have just kept him for the rest of the season and cut him after the season was over. But I don't get cutting somebody in week 15. I don't understand that. Because to me, he wasn't bad. He had, I think 58 tackles. No, he had more than that. But again, they were playing him in spot duty anyway. He had an interception and he had a sack. But I just feel like when I saw them bench him for a rookie, a third rounder, I said I knew the writing was on the wall. I was like, oh, he's not. Something's going to happen. And I think that the coaching staff, the team over there in general, the front office is like, we're going to make some changes because we were supposed to be the number 1 defense this year. And all of a sudden, we just started losing. Because it seemed like after they played us, the Jaguars just started sucking after that. It's just like it was just a down tick on their play. And they just couldn't recuperate from all those losses. And I guess the team was like, well, we're just going to cut ties. We're just going to cut fat. And I guess they're going younger, they're going cheaper. So I guess they didn't want Barry Church on the salary no more. So I look at it like this. Will the Cowboys bring him back? Do you guys as fans would like Barry Church back? Me personally, like I said, I loved Barry Church. I thought he was a great, solid guy. And right now, with the way our defense is playing, we can definitely use him for depth purposes. You can put him in there with Heath and then rotate Kayvon in there, let Kayvon concentrate more like he was being a safety, and on special teams and things like that. So the Cowboys have not reached out to Barry Church as of yet. Again, it just happened, so they'll probably call him maybe this weekend, and maybe something will happen on Monday. Maybe they'll bring him in on Monday. But we do know the Dallas Cowboys have been talking amongst themselves about Barry Church and hopefully potentially bringing him back. Normally when the Cowboys talk about stuff like that, they normally go ahead and pull the trigger on that. I really hope that they contact him after he clears waivers. Hopefully nobody else picks him up. I would love to have Barry Church back. We could definitely use him, like I said, for depth. Sean Lee's coming back playing this week. They're going to use him in spot duty, which is good because you don't want to mess up that good thing that we have going on with those young guys over there. So I just look at it like this. I'm loving what our defense is doing as a whole. And if we bring in Barry Church, that'll just add to it. We can definitely continue our run with that. Because you always want to churn your roster. You want to have the best players out there on the field that's going to get you to where you need to go. We already talked about what Dak needs to clean up on. I think that at some point after this season, you got to get rid of Linehan. I don't give a damn if we make it to the Super Bowl. He's got to go. And I said this in the last video. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it next week. And I'm going to say it the next week after that. He got to go. He got to go. Period. I don't even care if we shut the Colts out. Linehan has to go. Because we've already seen the crap that he's pulled this season. And then when it came out that all of a sudden you want to open things up because Amari Cooper's here, to me that's a bunch of bullshit, because you should have had that before. Because we had players on this team to do that before. And you're still not doing things with players. You're still not doing anything with Rico Gathers. I like how they did try to get things done with their tight ends, but they're still not getting their tight ends doing things. I mean, get it together, y'all. I mean, I know some of that is on Dak as far as, throwing the ball, but the packages that you're putting out on the field, I'm not seeing what you're doing with that. I don't know what's up with Tavon Austin. I don't know if he's going to play this week yet. They haven't really gone into that. It's Friday, so I really doubt it. They might be saving him for playoffs. I don't know. Maybe they got a plan for Tavon that I don't know about. It is what it is, but pretty much that is what it is. But that's all I got for right now. About to my cold is getting so much better. I'm feeling a little bit better, but it's still a little bit left in me. Got to get the rest of that phlegm out of there, so I can be good and root for the Cowboys this weekend. So Sunday we're going to be at Lucky's in Springfield, be with Mark and the boys. We're going to be hanging out, and we got an early game, so it's not going to be televised here, so we got to go to the bar. I don't have that DirecTV package because I have Verizon Fios. But with that being said, y'all, it's your boy E2 Blue. Oh, how can I forget? Thanks again to all my subscribers. I appreciate you. And if this is your first time hearing about your boy E2, hey, go ahead and smack that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.